So as of now, we have got two entities over here: the asking jokes entity and a cancel entity. So we made asking jokes for what purpose? If a user asks for jokes, then the dialogflow agent should recognize that it is asking for jokes and should reply. For that, we have created asking jokes. And similarly, if a user wants to end conversation with the agent, we have created cancel entity for that. Okay, so let's move on to intents now. So indents, there's already two indents, but it's like default fallback intent and default welcome intent. Default welcome intent deals with what the agent should reply when a user just starts off with that agent, and like, hi, welcome back to this particular stuff, and like that. And default fallback intent, there's the intent stuff, which is used to reply for some particular stuff which the dialogflow agent cannot recognize. So we are building a joke master over here, and if someone is asking for what the date is, then I am not what enabling this to answer what the date is. So what should be done? It should say that, sorry, I didn't recognize that stuff, can you ask again, or can you change the context back to that what it's meant to be, and what stuffs. So there's no regular indents over here yet, so this is default indent, so we can alter that. So let's move on to default welcome intent. So when a user just sign what starts with this is the welcome indent. And training phrase, or if the user just signs in or says just hey, hello, hi there, greetings, hey, long time to say hello, and all stuffs, then our agent will reply this thing: hi, how are you doing? Oh, hello, how can I help you? Oh, good day, what can I do for you today? Greetings, how can I assist? So after this stuff, if a user asks for tell me some jokes, then our agent will recognize that we need some jokes. But the problem is we didn't do anything what to reply as a joke. So there's nothing which we need to be done over here. Oh, if you want, let's try it over here. Okay, so right now I'm saying hi, hi. So now it's running. Look, it mentions a hi, how are you doing? So these all stuffs can be mentioned here. Then we can go back to default fallback intent. In this we have, yeah, like, what if the agent cannot match with any intent which we have made, it will reply these all stuffs like, I didn't get that, can you say it again? And we can add that, you can uh, ask me for some funny jokes, and I'm going to paste copy this and paste this for every stuff, so that the user doesn't get confused what it can ask again. So I'm going to add that again. So, and next I'm going to click save over here, and then indent saved, and agent training has been started. Once the indent has been saved, we can move on to other. So now you can click here, click on this addition symbol to create another indent. So I'm going to create another indent. I'm going to name it end. So first we'll be dealing with what should be replied when a user asks the agent to stop this thing. So first what we are going to do is, first we are going to add training phrases, like what all things might be asked by the user. So I'm going to just say cancel, sorry for the error, cancel. So we can actually double click on this and can assign to the entity cancel. Sometimes it usually gets automatically added, so I'm going to say and stop. Look, now it's already assigned to the entity cancel. Then we can assign leave cancel, it has been assigned to cancel. Stop it. So whenever a stop arises, then what our action will stop. Okay, so I'm going to add buy. Then also there's nothing assigned to it, because buy is not a what synonym of the entity which we have created for int. So I'm going to double click on that, select that, and then I'm going to assign it to cancel. So yes, I think it's enough for here. Then I'm going to back, there's no need for this stuff as of now. Okay, I'm going to add responses, add response. So here we can add response which can be used to respond when a user asks to cancel or leave the action. So I'm going to end thank you for using the, the using the job master, see you soon. So I just need that only, or I can bye, see you soon. So it just randomly gets selected from these two options. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test here bye. Let me, okay, now I didn't assign bye to any entity, so this is the default response. I missed that. Can you say that again? You can ask me for some funny jokes. Then what I sorry, I don't know what happened over there. Okay, let's try stop it. Okay, the problem which arises here is that I didn't add the I didn't what enable this thing, that is for this end intent we have to set this intent as the end of conversation. For that purpose we need to turn this toggle on, and now I'm going to save this model. Now its intent is saved, and then I'm going to try bye. Now it has replied from this to one of these two that bye, see you soon. Now I'm going to say cancel. Now look, it has responded first one, thank you for using the job master, see you soon. And similarly we can add many more. As of now it's enough. So what I'm going to do is we have saved that. Now we can create another intent for our jokes. So I'm clicking on jokes, and if a user asks for jokes, it should recognize that it's an intent. So I entered jokes over the training phrase, and here it has been what recognized as an asking jokes intent. So whenever a user asks jokes, it just connects with this intent, and it will reply what all responses we are providing in the later part. So I'm adding some more. Tell me some jokes. Tell me. Look, it automatically gets what assigned to what asking jokes entity. So I'm in laughable. Tell me some funny things, funny jokes, or be what humorous jokes. The thing is, if you want another in for section like humorous jokes or human jokes and thing like that, we can create additional entity for that, and then create another intent for that. But now as of now we need uh, what jokes. So I'm just going on with that, but I'm going to add another thing like tell me something. Here there's nothing assigned to it because we didn't add anything related to this particular training phrase as an entity. So what I'm going to say is I'm going to select all these thing. Okay, sorry for that. I'm going to select all these thing, and then I'm assigning it to asking jokes. Okay, and similarly we can do that for all others also, but since that has got other entity in that, we need not do that. So like we have added like basic training phrases over that. You can add as many as you want. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to type in some response. So I'm just going to some enter some random jokes. It may not be funny for you, but it's like I'm going to and what early bird catches the worm, but the late mice gets the cheese. Oh, mouse, no. Okay, then I'm going to add another, like, what should I add? Like, let's check for any other jokes, and you can add whichever you want. Just I'm not getting any jokes into my mind right now. Like, yes, you can add as many as you want. Then after that, you are go to, don't turn on this, because if you turn on this, whenever you ask for jokes, it will get what cancelled. So now I'm going to save it over here. You can add many more jokes. When how much you add, the better your agent gets. So now I'm going to ask, tell me something. Now it will say, okay, what happened, I don't know what happened over there. I'm going to save it again. Okay, tell me, oh, there was a spelling error. Okay, tell me some jokes. It has responded, the early bird catches the worm, but the late mouse get the seize. So similarly, you can add that and try again. Yes, I'm just going to click on save. Like, it's already saved and it's okay creating the agent over here. So that's all for the this video. Let's move on to the real testing part later. Okay,